Hello everyone! It is time for another edition of Try Hard Truckin' with me, Roll Cage TV. Where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of Sunday fun day. It's a new stream. It's Sunday here in the great state of Minnesota, north Midwest. So what's it called here? Yeah, I think so. Upper Midwest. That's what they call it, the Upper Midwest. Why I could not remember that, I don't know. Only been living here over 30 years. How long have I been living here? Well over 30 years now at this point. I'm an old man. Yeah, let's get started here. Load the game up. I'm gonna find something in my garage. One of these garages. We are in Taymyr. Slogging my way through Taymyr. This is episode 75. I'm pretty sure I'm 3/4 of the way through the map, so we can get this in under 100 episodes, but you never know. I don't remember what I was doing. Of course, it's been a week. It's a new stream. Of course I don't remember what it is I was doing. Did not get a good night's sleep last night. I woke up earlier than I normally do, which is good because I'm normally like really tired when I start this stream. But I couldn't sleep last night, so I was up early, but it's starting to hit me now. So I'm still tired. I'm an old man. Never get a good night's sleep when you're this old. Try to take naps. I didn't get a nap in yesterday either. Had errands and stuff to run. Okay, this is good news. I see in front of me, I see a waypoint, which should tell me where I'm going. I'm going up there. What am I going up there to do? Get 2 concrete slabs at the quarry. Okay, we're good. Did I just get fuel? 82% fuel. Why did I say I was going? Oh, going up there to get to the quarry because, yeah, okay. But before I do that, I'm going to actually go to the garage because I bought some stuff. Yeah, let's do that. I bought some stuff. We go to the truck store. No, not the truck store. Truck storage. Look at this. 2 new trucks showed up. I bought the Mac pack. I looked at them briefly. I don't think they're going to replace any of the vehicles that I have. Primarily because to get the best engine, you have to go to British Columbia. And I picked the vehicles I picked because I could get them upgraded, the best engines right away. I didn't have to go anywhere to get the best engines. So even though these are extra paid DLC vehicles, you don't have to go to a particular map to find. Still, you have to go to a particular map to upgrade them, which kind of disappoints me. But so I am going to sell them for now, and then we may see in my test I have another playthrough where I haven't sold any of these DLCs, so I'll be able to test them out at that point, see if there's any I want. But you know, we can always use the buckaroonies. I only have leaning forward here, what is it, 4.8 million, 4,861,721 buckaroonies. Can never have too many of those. So yes, I didn't really take them out on the road. I just looked at them, saw what options they have, and they seem to have good options, but I'm not going to go there. for now at least. So I think that's the first out of season, extra season individual vehicle DLCs you can buy that you can't use, that you can't upgrade unless you go to a particular map. They do have short logging, or one of them has short logging trailer, which is nice. But yeah, it's kind of, I think that's the first time, I might be wrong, I think that's the first time. All the other paid DLCs I looked at, unless there was one recently that I missed, but all the other paid DLCs, paid vehicle packs, although one was a tire pack, and there's also livery packs, but of the paid vehicle packs, I think that's the first one I've seen that, I have seen some that you can't upgrade unless you get to a certain level, experience level. That's the first one I think I've seen that you can't upgrade unless you get to a particular location, which if that's the case, why didn't they just make them available in that location? But anyway, you don't have to find them, so that's nice. But you have to find the upgrade, so you have to do that map. Anyway. But that's neither here nor there. Everything is done on this map. The only map I have left to do is the last map, Rift. And Rift is a kind of small map. I don't know what kind of tasks are there. I haven't explored Rift at all. But I don't think there's too many tasks on Rift. There are some contracts that require going to Rift. Right now I'm working on the last contract before the logging contract. So that's what we're going to get done. I'm going to finish Uplink goes to Rift, data mining goes to Rift, and that's the last two there. Supply and demand, which is what I'm working on now, comes here. I need to go back to Quarry for this stuff. Pathfinder is in Rift, I believe. You have to reach the North Road, wherever that is. Loud and Clear is in Rift. And it's locked right now because I have to complete Uplink. And Test Flight is logs. 3 long logs, so that's going to be it. And I get the long logs. Where do I get the long logs? Do I get them here? Can I get them here? No, I have to go to Quarry to get the logs. So we're going to have some trips back and forth to Quarry. But that's cool. But I am finishing up Supply and Demand. So we got Supply and Demand, Sawmill, and then it's on to Quarry. And look through there. And I found out that you can't really, it doesn't really help you to, oh, here's how I'm going to Quarry. I might as well show the map while I'm here. Going to north. Going to the north exit, because then when I get to Quarry, it's much easier and faster. It's easier to go north to Quarry than it is from Quarry. And 2 concrete slabs. I'm driving the trailer that can get that done. If I remember how to drive. And I don't believe these roads are difficult for this vehicle. This is, of course, the Zix Mastodon. The whole premise of this playthrough is I only use the paid external pay-per-vehicle pack DLC. I don't know how to call that. Paid DLC vehicles, but it's not the DLC that are in that vehicles that you get when you do a season pass or annual pass. It's the DLC vehicles you get. You have to spend extra money for. Which, because I got the 3rd anniversary edition for half off of SnowRunner, I gladly spent the extra money on the DLC. And I still came out better, I think. And I like DLC. I buy most DLC for most games if it comes with extra stuff. If it just comes with like extra skins or something, I don't always do that. Although I did that for, I think I bought a skin pack. I don't remember, for this, because they were one of the first things that came out. But depending on the game, I'll buy everything. And this game I love, so I don't buy extra like coin packs or anything like that. I'm not gonna go down that road. If it's a single purchase, that's okay, but I'm not gonna do pay to win, paid DLC. Oh, I need a loot drop, so I'm going to spend $5 for a 5-pack of loot drops or something. That I don't get myself into. Some people say these extra vehicles are paid deals or pay to win, but in a game like SnowRunner, I take umbrage at that. If you don't know what umbrage means, go look it up. I'm gonna explain it to you. Make yourself smarter. Don't be ignorant. Don't be a schmuck. It's not how you feel, it's how you use Google. Anyway, throwback reference. Of course, always a weird mood on Sundays. I did have my day off Wednesday. And in case you don't know, this is streamed on a Sunday. Sundays, twitch.tv/rollcage_TV. The underbar is still there on Twitch. If anyone knows the guy that doesn't have the underbar, tell him I'm looking for him. I think he died. I mean, maybe he didn't die. Maybe he just lost his password, went to college or something, and didn't care about streaming anymore. He's in different life circumstances because he hasn't logged on in years and years and years. But Twitch is supposed to retire IDs after a few years, but the guy did make affiliate, so I wonder if that's why they're not calling his ID. If you know anyone at Twitch who works at Twitch, I can't request that they retire somebody's ID, but if you know anyone at Twitch, an admin, let me know, and if you can get it done, I'll give you the money I was going to give that guy. Which is not an insignificant amount of money. I mean, I'm not going to give you millions, but I'll give you a good amount, decent amount of money for me. I'm not going to name any figures because I think that might be against terms of service, but I will make it worth your while. I mean, people, make arrangements to buy URLs and stuff all the time. I would buy that ID. Because I'm just playing RollCageTV, everyone else. YouTube.com/@RollCageTV. RollCageTV on Discord, though good luck trying to reach me. I'm open to all tweets, all whispers on Twitter. So if you want to contact me, go to Twitter. Any place you go, you can just search for RollCageTV. You'll find me. You'll recognize me. You recognize my ID. Yeah, they turn the lights off all the time. Okay, quarry is right there. Now, the trick is, how do we get down to the quarry in a nice, safe way and get back out of the quarry in a nice, safe way? I don't have it up yet, but I am going to put a poll up on my YouTube community page that is applicable to you Twitch viewers. I'll talk about it more when the YouTube episode ends and I'm ready to take my Twitch break. I'll talk about it briefly. So, yeah. Okay, so let's see. What's the best way to get down there? Believe it or not, it's actually this path. It looks like that path would be it, but it's actually this path. So, coming in from this direction means over here, over here, over there. So, from there, it is probably... it doesn't really matter here or Or I could go over here. Either one. If I go here, I just go straight. Go around. Gotta remember to go straight. That is not a good turn. It looks like it's a better turn. It looks like it's wider, but because of all those rocks, it's actually much harder. So I'll go here. It looks like it's about the most straightforward way. This is very similar to the quarry in Michigan. And so I know the rock placement and stuff. It's a little bit different. Like there's a little bit of the road is a little bit, mudslidey here, but it's not really mudslidey. You can come down this way, but then going around here, and that's also not worth it because that turn is very difficult. So I would not recommend that either. I recommend getting down there by taking what looks like the worst way, but it's actually the best way. Because there are some rocks here, and it's a slope affair, but you can usually get around that without a big issue. So it doesn't look great, but it's sneakily better than the alternative. All right, and that's I always have to highlight something else before I can escape, otherwise it takes me out of the map when I get back. So anyway, there it is. Take your screenshots. That's how I'm going. People don't actually take screenshots. One time a day, is it? Late enough. 2000 is about when I switch to morning, because that's about when the light is the same. It was a little bit past. It's dark here in the mornings, and it can be washed out also when it's foggy. When it's dark, between Twitch compression and YouTube compression, it doesn't do so good. I'm going to turn my monitor a little bit. I hear myself very well. I'm a little concerned that that's because my mic volume is low, but I got verified it. So yeah, it's either gets hard to see because it's so dark, and with the Twitch and YouTube compression, so I turn the brightness up, but I can't turn it up any brighter, otherwise it gets washed out in the fog in the daytime. So yeah, sadly there's no contrast switch in this game, at least not on console, I mean on Xbox. So this is the best I can do. If you haven't played SnowRunner before, play it. Sometimes you can get previews, like if you're on, if you have a console, it becomes available every so often on like Play Pass or the Google or the PlayStation equivalent. Also, it will go on sale. Wait to buy it on sale. It is expensive. But also, if you're not sure if you might like it, if you've never played MudRunner or a game like this, you can pick up MudRunner for a song. That's almost always available on like Play Pass or something like that. Even the cheaper one, it's often available. Plus, you can get it on sale pretty regular. You could get it on sale on Steam for like $5. You might even be able to get it for $5 regular price. I don't know. I paid next to nothing for it on Xbox. I'm talking about MudRunner now, not SnowRunner. And it's different. It's definitely not as full featured as this, but it gives you a feel for the game and what it's like. If you hate MudRunner and you think, oh, I don't really like this kind of hauler game, then probably wouldn't like SnowRunner. But MudRunner is all logging, and logging is only a very small part of SnowRunner, so if the logging aspect turns you off, then watch some people play SnowRunner and you'll see that there's a lot of other, most of the things you have to do in SnowRunner do not involve logging. But when SnowRunner first came out, they hadn't had logging in the game. They added it later after it had been developed. They added it pretty quickly, but it wasn't available from the very first release. I'm not sure if it was available in the first region. It was available within the first annual release. I don't remember what region it was exactly. But then they went back and retrofit all of the other maps for logging. See, this is the tricky part here. And it's a little bit trickier in this map than it is in Michigan because there's that container there. And the trickiest thing here is the slope of the rocks. You can usually make the adjustments and get down there without worrying about taking the load over. Definitely not taking the load. So this is the way I recommend. I am still very much a beginner at the game. I have about 600 hours in, which for this game is very much a beginner. I expect this playthrough to last several years. Wesel on Wheels, who I always shout out, he's doing a similar sort of stream playthrough that he then chops up for YouTube, which means you get to see everything. He's better organized than I am. Let's grab those slabs. He's much better organized than I am, so he can get through everything in about half the time, and he's got a playthrough that he's been doing over 3 years, although with some breaks because he finishes a season and then doesn't doesn't continue on. Gonna conserve fuel a little bit here. I need to find a place to get fuel on the way back, which I can do right here. So I think I will make a slight detour when I get to the main road to get there. I do have extra fuel with me. And I can't, all I need is a trailer store. I can drop this trailer. Since I'm playing a normal mode game, I can drop the trailer and go back. Now see, here's the thing here. I want to come down here and take a wide thing and come back the way I came, because again, that's the easiest way of getting up there. Trying to get up this way is kind of a sucker play, and you can't actually cut through here. It looks like you could, but you can't actually do that. So. And because this is a wide vehicle, this makes this turn around quite a bit harder, but it's not that bad. Let's try not to click on that. So, alright, that's good. I hear that music and I think, oh, I really like this music, but I do have to get more. If you want to help with the music, background music, if you're watching this for hours and you don't like the fact that the same 4 songs come up over and over again, you can actually help by, and again, this is also a terrible way to try to cut up. It's crinklesmusic.com. That's the artist, and all the songs are from Crinkles Music. Most of these songs come from his album Songs from a Box 20. I can get away with going this way, which would be shorter, so I'm going to try to do that. There is some rocks there. No, I'll just go back. Crinklesmusic.com. I'm still looking for suggestions for the album or the soundtrack from a box number 24, which just came out recently. I have suggestions. Most of my music comes from 22. I have suggestions from 21 and from 23, but I'm still looking for suggestions from 24. So if you want to help with that, I will make you a VIP on Twitch, and I'll give you a shout out, certainly on YouTube and wherever else. A temporary VIP on Twitch. I only have so many VIP slots, so that's the only prize I can give to people is temporary VIP ship. So I can go through here. Which way? I'll put it right on the building. This way somehow. Let's make that more obvious that I'm turning that way. Let's figure out how. So yes, crinklesmusic.com, soundtrack from a box, number 24. You don't have to buy it to listen to it. You can preview it for free. But if you want to use it for streaming or anything, you do have to buy a license for it. And the license is royalty free, so you don't have to worry about turn it around a certain direction to get it. Oh, come on. Retracing my steps, which can be kind of difficult. You can't place it on the come on, drag. Oh, it's not dragging. Can't place it over the same location because it will add a marker to the middle rather than adding a new marker. I want to lay out the entire path here. Boring to watch somebody lay out a bunch of waypoints. Talk among yourself. If you're watching this by yourselves, talk among your various personalities. Alright, that's back to Zemnogorsk with a visit to the fuel station. I'll probably hit a fuel station. You know, once I get to Zemnogorsk, it might have been easier to just go to the garage, which is right there. But it'd be faster to use a fuel station to attach the trailer, buy a new trailer, and attach it. This is a normal mode playthrough. It's not. There is no such thing as easy mode. See, it's not New Game Plus anymore. It's just a normal playthrough, not on hard mode. Which is why normal mode is in quotes, because so many people, they want to play hard mode. They want to show off how good they are at the game. I'm not showing off how good I am. I don't claim to be all that good at the game. I just enjoy playing the game. So let's play SnowRunner together. Still, come on, be close enough. I mean, not literally close enough. I don't have time for multiplayer. Actually, I did play with a friend of mine. I did play multiplayer for a couple hours a couple weekends ago, which is the first opportunity I've had to play multiplayer anything for well over a year. Almost all of my game playing is during my streams, and I don't even get much time to play single player between my streaming time and my time editing the stream for YouTube and putting in thumbnails and stuff like that. And then I just kind of want to chill and watch videos. Okay, now this is the other kind of difficult turn. I want to go as wide as I can get up here. Yeah. Up. Pink. Going. And yes, believe it or not, this is easier than the one that looks like it would be easier. And with a long trailer, it is going to come up on these rocks. If you do this right, you'll hit the rocks. You might get stuck on a rock, but you'll hit the rocks pretty flat, so the trailer won't be an issue. Of course, you have to have a good vehicle like this. Whoops! Clench horn. This is harder. The one in Michigan is much easier. This is harder than the one in Michigan, but it's still easier than other ways to get down to it. There we go. And you see, nothing. The trailer didn't get too tippy, although it did have a little bit of an issue getting over those rocks. And there is a winchable here if you need it. I don't know if I'm on rocks or if the trailers. I was just on rocks. I play this game to relax, not to show off how good I am, because I'm not very good. This is a great game for relaxing. That's the main appeal of this game, is it's relaxing. Until you tip sideways, and then it cannot be so relaxing. Pause for a second. And here's hoping that they do announce a year 5 anniversary pack. I know they're working a lot on their new game, which I will always call Roadrunner. I don't care what they call it. The game looks kind of interesting, but it's not going to be as full content as SnowRunner. I think SnowRunner is a very popular game, and I think releasing the new maps and occasional new vehicles is kind of a cash cow for them. So I don't go back down there, do I? Oh, I do keep down there, because then I go up here. If I went up there, that would be wrong. That's why I tried to put the marker on the path. So I think economically it would make sense for them, but it's a matter of dedicating resources. If they don't have the resources to dedicate, then they won't do it. Although I think the resources to create another map pack are not exactly the same resources for the new game, although the new game will need those sort of resources, and at some point, and so there will be conflict there. The gaming industry is laying off more people than they're hiring, but hopefully SnowRunner will still. Now, like I said, it's going to take me years and years to get through the 19 regions that there are currently. So if they leave it at 19 and don't expand it to 23, that would be acceptable. Although 23 is a great number. 23 is actually my favorite number, favorite two-digit number. My favorite number under 100. It's my favorite. I don't think I have a one-digit number that I'm a number geek. 23 is a prime number. Both 2 and 3 are prime numbers. 2 times 3 is 5, or 2 plus 3 is 5, which is a prime number. Let's see, 2 plus 2 plus 3 is 5. 2 times 3 is 6, which is a perfect number. 2 to the third is the only third power that's less than this. 2 to the third is obviously a power of 2. 3 to the second is it's that combination is the only combination where the number that is one higher, 2 consecutive numbers, one being the power of the other. In all other circumstances, the number with the higher power is larger, except for 2 to the third, which is lower than 3 to the second. I explained that very terribly. Anyway, 23, favorite number. When I turned 23, that was also a pretty good year for me too. Now, some of that all applies to 32, except 32 is not a prime number. Some of those stuff applies. 32 is not a prime number. And I got married when I was 32, so that was a terrible year. It was a good year when it started. A few years later, it turned out to not be such a good year on retrospect. What was that? There was some other property of 32 that I heard about at some point that I thought was kind of neat. Anyway, feel free to, nobody owns, well, I was going to say nobody owns a number, but that's not true. There are some people that own certain numbers, really big numbers that are like mean something. They're like numbers for encryption and stuff like that. Top secret numbers. Just like Pantene tried to copyright certain colors, which they were not successful at. You could trademark the names of certain colors, but that's kind of a risk too. In context, I suppose certain GPS latitude longitudes would be secret. Doesn't mean the numbers themselves, but you don't want to know exactly where all the alien autopsies took place. If you know I'm a science geek with training in physics, you'll know that you probably will be able to guess that I'm not a big believer in alien autopsies. I'm not sure the odds really are in favor of there being life on another planet. I know the universe is big. I think it's possible that there's, well, I put it this way, I'm almost certain there's life on other planets. I don't know about there being intelligent life on other planets. There are a lot of I can't do the phrase to choose. There's a lot of limiters to that possibly happening, but it is a big universe with lots of different galaxies. I think it's almost certain, no matter how many other intelligent civilizations are out there, I think it's almost certain that we'll never know here on our little planet. Will we actually find a star that has a confirmed Dyson sphere around it? I don't know. Gabby's star got a lot of interest. Turned out to be cloud, dust clouds. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's fine. We got trucking in common. I was never a trucker. I was a science geek, computer programmer. But let's see. Okay, I'm going to a slightly different place this time. I am going across the river, but basically the same way as the easiest way, because I can get across the river right there. Now see, I could have just stopped in the garage here and dumped my trailer and got fuel there. But I thought this is better. Once I get through this, I'll have to be driving back to the garage, because one thing I'm doing, part of 100% to me, is using all the trailers, selling all the trailers, clearing them all off the map. Any temporary cargo, clearing that off the map. So even if it says 100%, because I did all of the contracts and contests and tasks, that's not good enough for me. I still want to go ahead and do the get all the cargo cleaned out, take all the trailers back, leave nothing behind but footprints and tire tracks and empty warehouses as I exploit the resources that are in the game. Okay, maybe not so altruistic. Strip the land bare of any resources that are to be gained. Okay. I could go through there, but I won't. I'll just make it. I'll make it the easier path. Not into struggling at this point. It's been a long path through here, Taymyr. Another trailer store. Well, that's where I will drop off the trailer, at that trailer store. And then I'll just recover to the garage because it's normal mode. I can do that. That's the easiest way to get to the garage. Which way am I going? I can get in right there. Okay. Always try to put waypoints not right at the intersection, because that allows me to get confused. Okay, and then it's this, and then it's logging. Chevy, how you going? 15 seconds. Excellent. Those of you watching on YouTube have no idea what I'm talking about, but I'm doing an experiment for Twitch. I'm going to have a poll up, Chubs. I'm going to have a poll up on my YouTube community page that's going to discuss it a little bit on people's preferences. But if you stick around to my break, you might not be as enthusiastic. But it's the price I have to pay. Don't mention YouTube to you. Oh, I know you were talking about, yeah. The ads on YouTube are out of control. They have been out of control. But at least some people complained about being forced to watch a huge long ad string where it says you can skip in 2 minutes. But what they did is they changed it so that you can hit the next button. There are still skippable ads. Oh, did I go over top of something I shouldn't have? So that if you sit there for 15 seconds, you might get the first ad where you can, it says next, and then you'll get the next ad, which you can then skip. Yeah, the ads are kind of crazy. Wait, what? Where did I go wrong? I definitely went wrong. Oh, I went in the garage. Why did I do that? I gotta get out of here. Yes, going back this way. Oh, I just wanted to turn around, and I got confused about how to do that. They seem to get more frequent the longer you're on the app. Yeah, I think that they suck you in. I spent a lot of time watching YouTube, and I know I've gotten used to it. I'll just sit there. What I really hate is the nature of the ads. I wish there was a way you can say, I want to not have certain ads run. Not certain products, but certain categories. Like, I do not want movie trailers running as ads, because a lot of the movie trailers are violent or scary, and even though the trailer is approved for all audience, that doesn't mean you can't imagine what is about to happen when they're, you know, just about to take a chainsaw to somebody or whatever. But oh, they cut it just before the blood splatters. You know, that's not an ad I want to watch. But you can't turn it off. If an ad like that comes on, I will exit the video. As soon as it comes on, I'll just exit the video. And if I'm interested in watching the rest of the video, I'll go into my history and watch it from there where I left off. But yeah. So that's my big gripe with YouTube ads. Not so much the quantity of them, it's the quality of them. And I don't put ad tracking on because, you know, personalized ads, because I don't want them giving me advertisements of things I might actually want to buy. If I could, I would, you know, tell them that I'm a 23-year-old female, and then I'd get ads for products that I would definitely never need to buy. Yeah, that'd be good if you could turn off certain types. Yeah. I was watching a long series of long stream replays of because there was a chess tournament going on that I was interested in. Well, yeah, lethal that. There was a comedian who did this bit on an old web show. It was called what was it called? Info News or something. It was on yeah, I think Info News. Well, Infomania, that's what it's called, Infomania. And it was on Current TV before it was bought by a politician, and they tried to make it a serious place. They had some really good stuff back in the day, and one of them was a show called Infomania, and they had ensemble of comedians that most people hadn't heard of that did some routines, and one person did a routine about how he would go to you know, he's 30-ish guy, and he would get no, he would get those reward cards from your grocery store, you know, whatever, your department store, and what he would do is, and this is his part of his routine. What he would do is he knows that the reason they do that is because they want to sell you stuff and they want to track your shopping. So I did fill up, right? No, I went through the gas station. I didn't actually fill up. Oh, what a idiot. I am going to recover this vehicle anyway, so I will refuel from that to this, and from that to this. Now I know I have plenty of fuel. I just have to get to the trailer store, and then I can recover. In fact, I can get more fuel at the trailer store. So yeah, he said he'd buy the reward cards, and then he'd like go get, buy 12 tubes of Vagisil or something, or some other stuff that is definitely not within his demographics. So he could fool them into thinking his buying habits were different, and then he'd return it. So he'd buy all the stuff that wasn't appropriate, and then he'd return it. And then I can't remember what the punchline was, but it was something like, yeah, then when they start trying to sell me, whatever, I know that I've won. So, yeah, pretty funny. And I don't remember who the comedian was, or what exactly the team was. So that's a great way to tell a story, isn't it? I don't know what I'm talking about, but it was something like this, fill in the blanks. It was really funny, trust me, you had to be there. I have in the past signed up on older social media with a completely bogus profile, because I didn't want to put up with the nonsense. This was before privacy settings were a thing. Because you would get emails and stuff. Okay, almost there. I'm looking at my clock. 51 minutes. I'll be able to get this delivered, I think, before my time comes up. Am I there yet? Oh, I'm getting close. I'm getting close now. Almost at the bridge. Kicking the clutch to keep my speed up. I didn't exactly take this grade. I hope I don't get hooked on the railing. Ah, powered through a like only this strip. This thing has a very slow automatic. You have to kick the clutch go better. It's very slow to drop into low gear when you need to, and it's even slower to drop into a higher gear when you need to. I'll speed up. Oh no. Yeah. Took the angle bad. Almost there. Almost there. Did all these contests. And music! Yay! Well done, Herman. That should give us plenty of space for our extra vehicles, and all the supplies we need to keep them running. Here's your 12,000 buckaroonies. Why, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Okay, stop the engine. The nearest trailer store is back over here. I can get out this way, right? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to mark the path, but I'm going to take a break before I actually get over there. I'm going to go to the trailer store, sell the trailer, and then, where is the entrance? There. Sell the trailer, then recover back to the garage, and get set up for logging. So that'll be the next thing I do here. But I'm going to take a break before I do that. That's south. That's north. If you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this YouTube session. However, if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. Especially you, Chubby. I want to talk to you for a minute. I am going to take a quick break here on YouTube, on Twitch. But I still have 5 hours to go. So we got a lot of action yet today on this Sunday afternoon here on Twitch. U.S. Central Time. Come join me there. If you're watching on YouTube, the next YouTube episode will be the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is 6 p.m., 1800 hours in the UK, and 0600 hours the next day in New Zealand. And it will be either midnight in Bangladesh or in Thailand, depending on when all of us people go to daylight savings time. So yeah, check your local listings. Times may vary. YouTube, it's I live in Minnesota, but Iowa time is easier to type. So yep, Twitch, stick around. Oh, that was a terrible outro. Twitch, stick around. YouTube, next episode. Either way, thank you much for watching, and I will see you then.